Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the second-ranked team, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
He'll hand it off. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 7, Cal 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to get this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go!
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Got it!
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Running play called on 3rd and short. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Dump off caught by the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
325.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the quarterback just sneaks it.
No gain on the play. It's now
2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tied at 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They go with a direct snap. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And he drops back in the gun. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
So California's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And bulldozing his way through. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're going to try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on the field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? He's going to take off here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now rolling out to his left. He's got his man in the open field. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Crucial third down play right here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
Gain of 2. Coming up, 4th down.
The Golden Bears will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Brought down at the 40, that'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
The running back carry. Picks up 4. 3rd down coming up.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
At the 30-yard line. Now, 4th down.
And the Golden Bears will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
3:25.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Number 82. Grab in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right.
And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gives it to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Cal's offense takes the field now. They get the second half started with a running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Easy.
He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not get...
Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Got it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Testing the right side here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Ready.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, the ball is close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
1st down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Hard running through a tackle. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. 2nd down.
On the ready.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They'll test the right side here. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We're going to pass here on second down. He's going to take off. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Let's go.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
And after 3, the game is tied.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's now 2nd.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Extra point try coming now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
They'll run it here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but
Up, second
Bounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
On the set.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Baker. Short connection to the tight end here. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man, has the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Okay, ready.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. That's a quick shovel pass. Touchdown, Cal. Strong game by this quarterback. They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score 35.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense brings him down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
It's now second and goal.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
What have they got cooked up with this two-point conversion attempt? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Flex, flex, flex. 29 Philly, 691, Gators score. Freedom.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the set.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Easy.
I'll flip back to the QB. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.